everyone, and welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am Beltless Trevin, joined by our double predictions champion, Caleb.
Hola, that is your main roster. And NXT predictions.
And we are two-man weaving.
No, producers in the studio today as...
Thanksgiving effed up scheduling.
Gordon is MIA, and Zach is on his way to a dinner. So,
Yo.
we are here to talk about week 2 of NXT Gold Rush.
Yeah.
And oh boy, was it a week.
Yeah. Do you think week 1 or week 2 was better?
Week 1, even though it had the worst night of my NXT viewing life, because Tatum Paxley lost.
Yeah. Like, this week wasn't bad. It just was lackluster by comparison. And also the segments were awkward.
Some of the match decisions they made were just completely stupid. And when I'm looking at it, I'm talking about 2 matches in particular that both have to do with Fatal Influence on the night.
Yeah, I'm also going to add the third one of it is your men's WWE Evolve Championship match between your champion, Jackson Drake, and the challenger, Sean Legacy. It is a rematch of Evolve Top Stars. And a decent match.
So, we talk about the women's title scenes in WWE being lackluster right now. I don't watch Evolve. Are these the only 2 fucking men in your division? Why are these 2 constantly fighting over the title?
Feels like it, and it looks like they're going to keep fighting because Jackson Drake, with the help of the rest of the Vanity Project, the men's side being Swipe Right, retains.
Yeah.
And we were discussing this in the car on our way over here, before camera started rolling, I have little faith in Evolve. We have little faith in Evolve, if we're being honest. We have made it very apparent on this podcast. But this just further showed, this is basically going to be NXT UK 2.0.
Yeah. They need to do something with... I mean, granted, they're already doing more with it now than they've done with NXT UK. But the thing is, people see it and they're like, oh, it's airing every week. No, they're being taped.
Yes.
So you have people that are no longer in the company having matches on Evolve, like Edris and Nafe, who they released, and his last few matches with the company are still
airing.
Are still airing, yeah. So it's something.
Yeah. We mentioned it before when Evolve first came to fruition, of the fact that it's on Tubi just does not help its case.
Oh no.
It's like, sure, Tubi is free and comes pre-installed on a lot of smart TVs. Name one person who knows where to find their Tubi app on their smart TV. Besides your grandparents, maybe.
I couldn't name you one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sean Legacy is actually real good in ring. We saw it when Evolve was in its premiere month. He made, cameos in NXT and he showed up. The Vanity Project had a small alliance with Ethan Page. They showed up. I could not name you any other Evolve talent. On the men's side, at least.
Oh, we got plenty of people that I recognize. We have, Cappuccino Jones, who they're just not letting do anything because he's their ID champion, so he's only allowed to wrestle on the indies, which is stupid. It's just... They need to do something with Evolve, and they need to do something drastic other than just bringing NXT stars down to fill their ranks.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shall see. We shall see about Evolve. This is not the last of the Evolve matches. We have one in our semi-main event.
Yep.
We'll get to that. But first, Ethan Page, the men's Canadian North American champion, is talking to Sol Ruca, the former women's North American champion.
Yep, who is pouting on the sofa and catering. And he's like, look, I get it. North American champion to former North American champion. You got a lot ahead of yourself. but you're being blockaded by the baggage that is Zarya. If I were you and looking to elevate myself, I would not even go out for Zarya's match tonight.
And now we get to Zarya and Fallon Henley's match. So Fallon Henley, of course, is flanked by both members of Fatal Influence alongside her, and Zarya is going at it alone.
Yep, Soul decides not to come out. Now, before we get to this segment, Miles does interrupt Ethan and says, Soul, please do not listen to his crap. And Ethan's like, look, she needs to focus, but you really need to focus. And Miles comments like, I'm more focused than I've ever been. I'm gonna beat Trick tonight, yada yada. And then we get to this match. And it is for the vacant Speed Championship. And since it is for the championship, it is a 5-minute timer.
That goes all 5 minutes.
Yeah. Which causes Ava to come out and announce it being a sudden death bout now. Which basically translates to it is just a normal match now. Now, I was theory crafting like how you could make this segment a little better, and here's the idea I came up with. I still hate it, but it would have been better than just this is a normal match now, go. It's like Ava still comes out and says, look, first timer run out, we're gonna start a second timer. If this one runs out, by a finagling of the Freebird rule, Zarya becomes champion, because you know Ava hates Fatal Influence.
I say, you just book the match and not have Fatal Influence fucking interrupt it. Look, you know, if you really want to make Speed stand out just from other than, hey, it's a timed match, put it in a cage. Like, bring the fight pit back. Do that. Make it look different other than, hey, we have different colored lights and there's a timer on the screen.
Yeah.
Do something different with the match type. Because, look, I don't mind the speed matches, but fuck, they are the same every time. It's either either two small people are going to work a really tight, technical paced match, or it's going to be a big guy squashing a small guy. And there's no in between. There's no in between. It's the same rinse and repeat structure every time because you can only do so much in 5 minutes. Or, scratch that. That's just for title matches. You can only do so much in 3 minutes. So, yeah, put them in the fucking cage. Let them throw themselves around the fucking cage. Do something different. But, yeah, because of all of the Fatal Influence shenaniganery, Fallon Henley picks up the win and is your new Women's Speed Champion.
Yep. Now, it is time for Cena to make one of his 2 special announcements, and this one is for the men's Iron Survivor participants.
Which team you want to handle? You want to do the men's or the women's?
I'll handle the men's.
Okay.
So, the men's representatives Cena has selected are one young OG Javon Evans, the youngest in charge and your TNA X Division champion Leon Slater, recent WWE NXT signee Joe Hendry, one half of your NXT Tag Team Champions Dion Lennox, and the winner of tonight's main event, either Miles Bourne or Trick Williams.
So, Javon, cool. Leon, most blatant form of contract tampering we have ever seen in WWE, and I thought that was the next man that's on our list, Joe Hendry, which I dislike that he's in this match. Dion Lennox, why choose the tag team champion of the group and not one of the 2 singles members who aren't doing any fucking thing?
We would have preferred Saquon. I said this in the car. I only see the reason they picked Dion as they are trying to apologize for underutilizing him before he entered Dark State.
Then make him one of the singles members, not one of the tag members. Simple as that. Hey, we underutilized you as a singles talent, so we're putting you in the tag team. That's within a group. Have fun. And you're supposed to be the face of the group, but this dude's way more charismatic.
And
he's going to get the mic way more. He's a better in-ring worker than you.
He's way more over, despite this being his first on-TV appearance.
Yeah. And then I already know who's advancing. Like, we both know who's advancing to the actual match. And boy, I do not fucking care one bit. Let me tell you, this dude's hype train has somehow derailed while it was still in the station. I don't understand it. I do not care for anything they're doing for this dude, really.
Yeah. Now we're talking about one TNA champion. It's time to talk about another TNA championship. It is your TNA Knockouts championship triple threat match between your champion Kalani Jordan, the challenger from NXT Jordan Grace, and the challenger from TNA Lei Ying Lee.
This match was fucking good.
Yes.
This was a good match. Out of the, 5 matches we had tonight? I feel like 2 were good. And that was Fallon and Zarya and Lei Ying Lee and the triple threat match.
Yeah, no. This match broke a lot of classical triple threat rules of a lot of the time all 3 women were active participants.
Yeah. Man, Jordan Grace getting her chance to, once again show that she's a powerhouse. Kalani standing tall, and Lei Ying Ling coming out, at least for me, with one of the most surprising performances of the match.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner, and new, because I think Jordan hits a Juggernaut driver.
Yep.
And then gets thrown out of the ring by Lei Ying Lee, who pins Kalani Jordan for the 1, 2, 3. And we have a new TNA Knockouts champion.
And it is back home with TNA with Lei Ying Lee bringing it back.
And now, can you rebuild your fucking Knockouts division, please? Because while I don't mind having the title show up on NXT, I do not feel like it should be held by NXT Star. And it's not anymore. So you need to rebuild your Knockouts division. Because what happened with Ash, completely derailed you. And I get that. But you need to do something else, man.
Yeah.
The Knockouts division in TNA
I feel like they were using this time with Kalani to draft up and pencil in some plans. And then when they had some more stuff set in stone, they're like, cool, put it back on a TNA talent.
Yep. And now we get our semi-main event. It is the Women's Evolve title match. Kendall Gray taking on Lainey Reed.
Now,
Kendall Gray is your Women's Evolve champion.
Yep. And now, because of their shenaniganery in the NXT Women's Championship match and in the WWE Speed Championship match, Ava approaches them as Lainey's finished getting ready and is like, hey, you two, you're barred from ringside. It's just Lainey out there tonight.
And let me tell you, this makes absolutely no difference in how the match goes. So, Lainey is going it alone. She has to. Kendall Gray, these two right here are 2 of the future of the women's division. Like, Lainey Gray can fucking go. Like, she can go.
Lainey Reed?
Or Lainey Reed can go. Yeah, I conflated their names. Lainey Reed can fucking go, and Kendall Gray can definitely fucking go.
Yep. Ren Sinclair is, of course, on ringside, showing some Ren CQ support.
Ren QCC. And then, as the match is going on, they're having a bang-over match. Here comes Fatal Influence, and you would think they're barred from ringside. So we're throwing out the match. No.
It's continuing.
Why is it fucking continuing? Look, if they are barred from fucking ringside, the moment they're out, match is thrown out. Because they're not supposed to be there. They're definitely not supposed to be there. You already know what they're going to come out here to do. So why even give them a chance? Match is thrown out. Kendall wins. But no. Match continues.
Yep.
They try to get involved, but Kendall fights them off.
Yep. Ren helps a little bit, but gets
knocked off the apron. Yep. Charlie then comes out of nowhere and saves Ren.
By the way, Charlie's back.
Yeah, Charlie Dempsey's back. Cool. The man who talks like this is back. So he comes out of nowhere. Somehow both members of Fatal Influence end up by the announcer's table.
Yep.
Where both Ren and Charlie are.
Yep.
We get the gray matter, or gray effect, whatever the fuck it, or gray area, whatever the fuck it is.
1, 2, 3.
It's just, you had a great match ruined by a stupid fucking ending, dude. Like, this was so great until Fatal Influence came out. Brother, the moment they are barred from ringside and they come out, Ava should be out there, match is thrown out. And just for an extra little thing on top, look, because of your all's fucking daftness, because y'all can't listen to instructions, Laney, you can never challenge for the Evolve title again.
Daggone.
You gotta punish them.
Yeah.
They don't fucking listen.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they're heels. They're not supposed to listen, but they don't fucking listen.
Yeah.
Do something. Actually, like, fucking do something. Be an authority figure instead of, I'm mad at you. You're not allowed out there. You're out there anyways. I don't care. Good job. Good job.
Yep, but now before your main event, Cena has one more announcement to make.
And that is your women's Iron Survivor roster. So, here we go. Starting off, we have Sol Ruka, who was a former double champ. That is Women's Speed and Women's North American Champion. Lola Vice. Kalani Jordan, who is your former TNA Knockouts Champion.
And the former inaugural Women's
North American Champion. Jordan Grace, who is a former Knockouts Women's Champion, or Knockouts Champion, now at the titles to her name in WWE. And the fifth member, your Evolve Women's Champion, Kendall Gray. This roster makes more sense than the men's, except for two people. Lola Vice and Kendall Gray.
Yeah. How many chances are you going to give Lola Vice, and why the frick is one of your title holders in this?
Yeah, so, I didn't catch the announcement of the women's when it happened, but when I saw, the announcement beforehand, because everything was leaked.
Yeah.
I saw the announcement, and it is weird that at the time you're putting two of the members that are in the triple threat match for the Knockouts title in the Iron Survivor, but then Kalani lost her
they announced
title, so it's fine.
Yes, they made this announcement after all who were participating in a match these 2 weeks had their match.
Next we have our main event, and boy, it fucking sucked. And Kendall Gray, like I just said, she could fucking go. Why is it a mistake her being in the match? Why is a title holder in this match?
Yeah.
This is supposed to determine a fresh title contender.
It's to advertise Evolve.
You can put other Evolve talent in there.
Yeah.
Kylie Armstrong.
Yeah, the former Evolve Women's Champion.
You let her go from her ID contract, but Zeta Steele could have been in there. You have so many other people on Evolve. You could have given it to a TNA star because there's no TNA stars in this one.
Nope.
You could have given it to someone from AAA. Could have given it to someone, I guess, from fucking SmackDown if you really wanted to, if none of this fucking matters. I personally would have preferred to see someone like an Izzy Dame and, I don't know, Zarya.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing anything with Zarya. And you would think, oh, this is leading to a Zarya heel turn after everything that's happened. But no, it seems like Sol is very much set on deadline next month. So that leaves very little room for rivalry.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The match type is good, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to like these matches regardless.
Yeah, no. All these matches with who are on the roster, they're all going to cook. It's just the fact that some of the names on these rosters are questionable.
And if you want to, we can look at the rest of the list too. Like Jordan Grace, how many opportunities is he going to have to challenge for a title?
Mm-hmm.
How many times is Kalani going to be involved in challenging for a title? How many times is Sol Ruka going to be involved in challenging for a title. You could have used 5 fresh women on this fucking thing. Brother, I hate it. But Nikita Lyons could have been in this. If you want to showcase talent that's not being showcased.
Where's Carmen?
Where's Carmen Petrovic? Yeah, like, you could have put, like, Ren Sinclair could have been back in if you don't care about multiple time participants because Kalani's back in. Yeah, I mean, this would have been a perfect show for Mara Sade over on TNA.
Yeah.
Formerly Jakara Jackson. Yeah, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Now, looking at these, obviously, these are the first 2 things set for Deadline other than Ricky Oba.
Yeah.
Who do you have winning looking at it right now?
Javon and Soul.
Yep, you took the words right out of my fucking mouth. Javon and Soul.
I could see them trying to still keep up the hype train for Miles, but everyone sees the women's roster for Iron Survivor and is like, oh, they're giving Soul the win and then probably the world title at New Year's Evil.
Yes, but with that tiny spoiler ahead of this main event match, it is your main event of the evening. It's fine, I did it yesterday. It goes Miles Bourne versus Trick Williams. Winner advances to the 5th and final slot in the Iron Survivor Challenge.
And I already spoiled it. It's Miles.
Boy, do I not give a fuck. This was a boring ass main event.
Yeah.
So, you guys have known the lore. I am in a big Zelda kick right now. I am playing Hyrule Warriors last night, the new one that just came out with Zach. And I have my phone. It's up, so I can see what's happening on NXT. I mean, I already knew what was going to happen this whole show. So I was really only watching to see how the matches were actually going to go.
Yeah.
Like what happened beat by beat in between the matches.
Yeah, he has a Twitter account. I don't.
Yeah. Brother, the moment that this match came on, I did not even want to pay attention. And there's nothing that dragged me to the screen to actually pay attention.
No.
I legit saw Miles standing on the turnbuckle, celebrating the win. I said, oh, the match is over?
Yeah. Miles has finally found his finisher to try to get over, and that is basically a zigzag that they renamed Born Again.
Yes. Can someone get Miles Bourne into an act, like, can we stop just for a second before we get to Deadline and come up with your own finisher? That's better than a drop kick, a neck breaker, and a jumping neck breaker, which is a
zigzag. Yeah.
We need something different, bud. Something different. And you already look like Baby Randy, so you can't do a cutter.
Funnily enough, they did a double neck breaker that looked like they were both trying to go for an RKO as a joke.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, wow, really? That's... okay. They're wasting Trick's time in NXT. Just let him go to the main roster.
Please.
And if the thing is you really have nothing for him on the main roster, just let him go. He is good. He can be good somewhere else. If you have no plans for him, just let him go do something else.
You just turned Carmelo face, Trick is heel, run back their rivalry with now them on opposite sides of the moral compass.
But no, we're stuck with Trick in NXT. Miles picks up the win. Like I said, I don't care. They've dropped the ball with Miles Bourne.
Yeah.
They did not strike while the iron was hot and keep him on TV competing in matches to get people like surrounded in his hype.
Yeah.
They gave him his first 2 feuds outside of Oba, and it just did not do anything. People really didn't care about the Lexis King stuff. The The only thing that was good about the Lexus King stuff was Lexus King making himself look fucking stupid every week.
And now he's been off TV since they ran a similar rivalry with him and Tavion.
Yep. So, and then Miles also had a rivalry
with Josh Briggs.
Josh Briggs. And yeah, that's also bad because they're doing the same thing with Tavion Heights, thinking it's going to get him over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Josh Briggs is not the vehicle to get people over.
No.
But yeah. That.
Dark State, however, does come out to try to jump Miles to make a statement for the Iron Survivor match, but the other 4 babyface participants of the Iron Survivor come out and stop the brawl, basically. Camera cuts before any action actually starts.
Oh, and the thing with Iron Survivor being a multi-man match, it's no DQ. I believe.
Yeah.
So, if you put the one man in the group that has multiple members in it, what do you think is going to happen during the match?
A bunch of shenaniganery.
Yay! Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah, NXT has been a stinker these past 2 weeks. Let me fucking tell you what. Did so good all year long. All year long did so good. Look, I am literally surprised that I think we've only talked negatively about maybe max 4 episodes of NXT all year long.
Yeah.
Like, it is a testament to how good NXT is.
But
now,
Gold Rush wasn't it.
It is very apparent that they need to shake things up, not just on the main roster, but on NXT. They need different people coming in.
They need people to call up. They need people called up so they can give more TV time to other people.
Yes. But that's it for this episode of NXT, and that's it for this episode of Disqualified. I am your double predictions champion. That is your main roster and NXT predictions champion. This lovely belt of mine will be on the line this week, and it will be for basically choosing the stipulation.
Yep, for our Cena's last show predictions.
We'll get into it more when we get to the video. We'll explain in depth, but I mean, this is still going to be on the line.
Yes.
But next to me, on my right, as always, is Beltless Trevin. 2-man weaving in the studio today. This will be coming out on Thanksgiving, so hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Turkey Day. I hope you had a good one. I hope you were stuffed full of food. And if you're not stuffed full of food yet, I hope you're going to eat a fucking lot, because I'm going to. But yeah, that's it from us here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye.
Gobble, gobble, bitch.